The night has fallen over Westeros. The towering castles stand in complete silence, yet beneath that silence, a storm is quietly gathering. Every great house is preparing for what seems inevitable. Behind closed doors, alliances are being forged, betrayals are taking shape, and every ruler is carefully planning the next move in a war that could determine the fate of the Seven Kingdoms. Standing on the castle walls, Aemond Targaryen gazes toward the distant horizon. There is confidence in his eyes, but beneath it burns an unshakable desire for vengeance. Breaking the silence, he calmly declares that a new dawn is approaching. To him, this is more than the beginning of another day, it is the beginning of a new era. An era where power belongs only to those strong enough to seize it. Aemond believes that a new generation of kings is about to rise. In his mind, they will rule without weakness, without compromise, and without allowing anyone to challenge their authority. He is convinced that mercy has no place in leadership and that only strength can restore House Targaryen to its former glory. Every thought in his mind leads to one destination: the Iron Throne. Meanwhile, inside the castle, tension continues to grow. Soldiers move quickly through the corridors while guards tighten security around every entrance. The atmosphere is heavy with uncertainty, as if everyone can sense that something is about to happen. Suddenly, one of the royal guards rushes into the chamber. His breathing is heavy, and concern is written across his face. Bowing respectfully before the court, he delivers an urgent report. "My queen, we've witnessed something unusual." The entire room falls silent. Every noble, every knight, and every advisor turns their attention toward the messenger, waiting to hear what has disturbed even the most experienced soldiers. As soon as Aemond hears the report, he instinctively turns toward his mother. "Mother." It is only a single word, yet it carries countless questions. He understands that every new piece of information now has the potential to change the course of the war. The room remains frozen in anticipation. Then, from the shadows, Alice Rivers slowly steps forward. There is always something mysterious about her presence. She speaks with remarkable confidence, as though she sees things hidden from everyone else. Without raising her voice, she quietly says, "A strange fog surrounds her." The chamber grows even quieter. Her words are not describing ordinary weather. They sound like a warning, perhaps even a prophecy. Several members of the court exchange uneasy glances. Some struggle to understand her meaning, while others are visibly unsettled by what they have heard. Alice continues speaking. "She has come to bring harm." Her warning suggests that the danger is already close. Whoever approaches is not seeking peace or negotiation, their intentions are far more dangerous, and if they are not stopped in time, the consequences could be devastating. Every sentence she speaks deepens the tension inside the room. Then, with complete confidence, she reveals what she believes will change everything. "I now have a piece on the board that will bring the savage queen to her knees." Those words immediately shift the mood. Some of those gathered begin to believe that the balance of power may finally be changing. It becomes clear that this conflict will not be decided by dragons alone. Intelligence, manipulation, and careful planning are becoming just as powerful as swords and fire. While these plans unfold, Rhaenyra Targaryen is far from unaware. She knows that conspiracies continue to grow around her every day. Every decision she makes is questioned. Every move is watched by enemies hoping to find a weakness they can exploit. But Rhaenyra has no intention of surrendering her authority. During a tense confrontation, she fixes her gaze upon the person standing before her. Her voice is calm, yet impossible to ignore. You may refuse me as your sister. The room becomes completely silent. For a brief moment, no one dares to interrupt. Then she continues with even greater determination. But I may command you as your queen. These are not merely words of authority. They are a declaration that the crown stands above every personal relationship. Blood may create family, but the throne demands loyalty. Without hesitation, Rhaenyra steps forward and issues another command. Now, tell me everything you know. It is no longer a request. It is an order. She understands that information has become one of the most powerful weapons in the kingdom. A single secret could expose an enemy, prevent an attack, or completely change the outcome of the coming war. No detail can remain hidden. No secret can remain buried. As the silence inside the chamber grows heavier, an earth-shaking roar suddenly echoes across the sky. A dragon! Its terrifying cry shakes the castle walls. The ground itself seems to tremble beneath the force of the sound. Within seconds, soldiers reach for their swords. Guards rush toward the gates. The atmosphere changes instantly. Everyone realizes that the time for planning is almost over. The war they have prepared for is no longer a distant possibility. It has arrived. Rhaenyra slowly lifts her eyes toward the sky, fully aware that every decision she has made has led to this very moment. On the other side of the conflict, Aemond reaches the same conclusion. There is no turning back. Both sides have finished preparing. Both believe they are fighting for the future of House Targaryen. Both are willing to sacrifice everything to claim victory. Now, only one question remains. Will this new dawn mark the beginning of a stronger kingdom, or will it ignite a war so devastating that it consumes the entire realm in dragon fire?